Defenders 2 video. In this video I wanted to talk about the new hero that we recently acquired with the newest update, which also kind of changed the way you play in generally with the defenses and the thingies, which is kind of pointless, which is kind of not the point right now. So let's go see our new hero. So first I'm gonna shut you up because you're annoying as all hellballs. And let's see here. So there it is. There she is, the Adept. Does anybody actually make a resemblance that she looks like Mei, just with sorcery and stuff? Honestly, she looks just like Mei from Overwatch. The glasses, kind of the hair, the size, her size. No, not to be not to be offensive or anything. So yeah, she is the Adept. She's the new hero that we got, and let's see here. Oh, her abilities is pretty much. Oh, so she's pretty much a female version of the Apprentice. Well then, yeah, that's. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks. Honestly, seriously, they're gonna make. They basically. So we had the Initiate, which I was curious as to why she's so cheap. Generally, she's just a female version of the Monk, and now now we have the Adept, who is actually a female version of the Apprentice. Am I the only one who thinks that this is kind of short-sighted? I mean, we got new heroes. It's great. That's amazing. But they're just they're basically a deluxe skin of the other ones that we have so far, of the original ones that we have so far. And yes, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a male version of the Huntress, maybe a female version of the Squire. I hope they don't. I hope they don't do that. I hope they stop right there and just don't do that. Why are they doing this? I don't really know. For me personally, I would have liked it because... So, the thing about Dungeon Defenders 2, and this is a praise. I do love Dungeon Defenders 2. However, there is a thing. A thing about the game is that, well, first off, there are two types of defense games in the PlayStation Network right now that are free. Well, I'm a PlayStation 2 user, so I'm going to be talking on the PlayStation basically perspective. So there are two games right now that are dungeon based, and I'm pretty sure some of you may already know that. The first one, of course, is Dungeon Defenders 2. The second one is Orcs Must Die Unchained. Yeah, pretty much. And while Unchained is a better defense game in my perspective in many ways, both on the way it's played, the action, graphically based, character based, in its development and everything, the humor, the build up, they put a lot of effort into making their characters and generally the world of itself kind of unique, which I kind of like. However, the thing about Orcs Must Die is that it doesn't have a very appealing hero roster. The hero roster is just ugly, like no joke. That's my perspective, of course, but I find them to be kind of like unappealing. That said, I mean, I'm not talking about Scourge, of course. Yeah, okay. I mean, there are a few exceptions. They would have to be, but the rest of the hero is just uninteresting. I find them kind of uninteresting, and my thing is, get out of here. However, in Dungeon Defenders 2, I really like the hero roster. I like the starter heroes are pretty nice to begin with. The Abyssal Lord is just awesome. He's one of my favorites. He's the first hero I unlocked. The Series Eevee, well, I mean, if you are a Metroid fans, like my good self, yeah, you're definitely gonna like her, or Mega Man fans. Like, there are many ways that you can actually acquire the Series Eve. The reason to acquire her, and I mean, she's also somewhat overpowered, I heard nowadays. So yeah, who doesn't like witches, and especially a witch who's actually using guns? I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I do like how she's actually unique, and how she actually doesn't have defenses that actually you can actually use like her own special spells, which is pretty awesome. And on top of that, the spells actually don't cost green mana, they cost just regular blue mana, which is good because that means you can focus your green mana to actually upgrade defenses of your allies, allowing you to be more of a DPS character. Like, she's pure DPS. We have the Lavamancer, he kind of looks like Doomfist, I'm not gonna lie, with a reverse kind of thingy. In fact, he's pretty much like Doomfist, except like he has like... He's, you know, like a fire wizard or something. I mean, it says it in his name, Lavamancer. Now, he is cool looking. Don't get me wrong, I love this guy. And I am actually debating on whether or not to acquire this guy as my next character or acquire her. as my next character, because I want a full set of characters. I have the Abyss Lord, who's my crowd controller and my spellcaster. I have the Dryad, who's going to be she's basically the character that I built with. She's my built character, but I still of course focus on her as as a character because I like her. The GUNWITCH, who I wanted to be my long range fighter, and then the Lava Monster, who I wanted to be my melee fighter, my tank, the guy who like takes the enemies up close and just beats the crap out of them. The Mystic is pretty cool, I guess. She's okay. I mean, her defenses seem pretty interesting. I have seen her in combat. She's pretty interesting, and in her own way, unique. I don't know. I haven't seen anything that's similar to them. Although she does look like a blood assassin version of a Cleopatra, whatever. And we have these really cool characters. All three of these unique characters, which are pretty cool. And by far, one of the reasons that I actually started playing Dungeon Defenders 2, because aside from being a defense game, aside from being free to play, it also had some pretty interesting rosters. But then we have the Initiate, who's just a female version of the Monk, and then the Adept, who's just a female version of the Apprentice. And I hear you saying, hang on, their abilities are different, and some of their defenses are different. Yeah, but that's about it. That's pretty much it. What's the difference between using these guys and using them? There is no difference. That's just another 8,000 Defender medals that you people will either have to buy money for to acquire, or grind endlessly to acquire, which you won't. You won't acquire these guys, because they're pointless. You already have, like many people say, the starting heroes are essentially enough to get you. Their abilities and their defenses are pretty much, they can get you through anything in the game. So why bother with these characters who are just a different version? If anything, the roster right now is being a little short-sighted. Like I said, this is the second time I'm saying this, and I'm highlighting this. In fact, it might be in the title of the video, because it really is. Wouldn't it be more awesome to have a character that can transform into a dragon? Like that can actually fly? I mean, we already have one character who can fly, the Dryad. She can fly around, so why not have a character who's like a dragon knight? In fact, he can be called the Dragon Knight. That'd be awesome. And he can transform into a dragon and breathe fire, dealing like fire attack based on his hero damage. Like, how cool would that be? Now, I don't know what his defenses would be, obviously, but that would be awesome. How cool would that be? Maybe he'll have like other like miniature dragons as his defenses. How cool would that be? Or we have a fire-based character. We have a nature-based character. So why not have an ice-based character? Maybe kind of like an Ice Queen or something that uses like ice magic and freezes things and has like snowmen and like ice golems as her defenses. How cool would that be? For me, that would be way cooler than these two characters. I'm just creating the same 4 characters that are just different gender versions of the original ones. And I think it will be a lot more interesting to just see this roster expand in a better way that's actually appealing and interesting, this is the reason why I play literally Hero Defense, Dungeon Defense 2. It's because of its hero roster. I really like their hero rosters. I really like that they have unique abilities, unique defenses, and like their own way of actually defending. So I really hope that they actually go with a new defense system. That I really hope that the next hero that they drop on us is actually not just another gender-based change, but an actual unique hero which will be really awesome. So this is my perspective, of course. This is something that I really wanted to show. As soon as I saw these two, and as soon as this new character came up, the Adept, and I saw that they were taking the path, this particular path, to me it sounded a little bit unappealing and a little bit, not full potential. Like, it could have been a lot better. So I don't know if you agree with me, if you actually maybe you like any of those little ideas that I had, that I throw out, or what do you think about the gender switchings? I mean, is it really that special of a hero? I mean, they are less expensive. I mean, why go for these two characters? Like, if you're a committed grinder like me who hasn't spent any money in the game yet, why go for these guys who are, yes, cheaper, but they're just a repainted version of the original ones, and I still own the original ones? And just go for these guys who are more unique, who are more interesting, Why? So I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks it that way. I'm of course proud that the developers are still working on the game. I mean, the way it is right now, it doesn't look like it has as much attention as it should have. I mean, I don't know how big the player base for this game is, but I do play it. I do play it myself. I do find other people playing it. I do find other people enjoying it. If people have actually spent money on it, then you know that it's interesting enough for people to do that. So, and considering that I've seen videos of people who are like 1,000 level plus, like 1,000 essential level plus, then you know that they've been spending a lot of time playing this game. So it's not like it's a bad game. It's a good game. It's fun. It's interesting. And I really love the hero roster up until the Dryad. After that, they just seem pointless. The other two heroes just seem pointless. So I hope I'm not the only one who thinks it that way. Let me, if you have any opinion in the matter, please let me know. And yeah, I hope the next hero that they actually show us is not just some gender switch and some actually cool looking hero that we're gonna like really love. I mean, he can be 10,000 medals if they feel like it. He can be the maximum amount if they feel like it. But at least make him interesting. At least make him unique, or her. I don't know. And yeah, that would be way cooler, you know. So that's my opinion, and this is just my opinion. I hope I'm not the only one with this opinion. I hope I'm not the only one who has actually noticed this. And yeah, if you watched this long, thanks for watching, for whatever reason. Stay cool, and I'll see you later. Bye.